Bermuda works 7 days a week. Hotels operate 7 days a week. Buses run 7 days a week. So to say that yesterday was not a work day is not true. It's not true. Now, it's real interesting that the government continues to say that we can't back down because, you know, we're going to save some face. I kind of understand that a little bit now, just a little, because it's not about us. I think they proved that to us over and over again, particularly what I said to you a few moments ago about what has happened over the weekend. So, if you think about what has to be done and the reason why it has to be done, you have to make that decision. Friday I said to you, Reverend Tweed and myself have been served papers. So you have to decide what you're next. What you're going to do next. You decided to come back on Monday. Now I don't know about it because you decided to come back on Monday. Maybe they decided, well, we can't arrest him now because, you know, that it took these 24 hours or the one that he fought for is all done. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. You know, I don't know. Because we made it clear that it was for 1 day. Now the people decided that they're coming back on Monday. So if they're taking one today, then they should take us all. All I would ask you, all I would say to you is that we need to remain united. Let's not divide ourselves. We understand we have differences of opinion. That's fine. But we need to be careful how we talk about the differences of opinion. We can't afford to divide ourselves. We need to stay united. And all I would say to you, as the BIU motto says, united we stand, divided we truly go forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good morning.
Good morning. As we looked at images, and images are important, the people who have entrusted those in government not to rule, but to serve. And when the people come calling, the people who serve them slip out a side door. Don't want to see the people. But then the people who never entrusted them can be received by invitation and a royal banquet. So they have tables and food and refreshments, and they're walking around with little candles. But see, the issue is they got the wrong kind of light. That's not the light that shines and breaks the darkness. You see, in order to have that kind of light, you got to have truth on your side. In order to have that kind of light, you got to have justice on your side. And we believe that God, truth, and justice is on our side. Now, they would have you believe, and this is why images are important. They put these nice little images on one side, put us on the other side, and the unspoken message is, see, why is anybody against them? But we're not against them. That's not why we're here. We're here because the government is introducing a bill without consulting the people who put the government to serve. So our issue is not with those individuals. Our issue is with a government that refuses to engage in a process of consultation where they can receive the mandate of the people that they serve. Now, recent history teaches us that all over the world, in fact, even in Great Britain right now, the British government are looking at What are they looking at? Immigration. You know why? Because in Britain they're saying, look, we can't have non-British people coming here displacing unemployed British people, using services when there are British people in need. Now there is some irony in the British saying it, given their imperial background. But by the same token, sovereign governments or governments of the people have a first responsibility of protecting and serving the interests of their people. And so, you know, a couple of people said, well, Red, are you gonna go up? They're gonna arrest you. Well, you know, I read somewhere.
Come on, sir.
Touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. I read somewhere. Truth on the scaffold, wrong forever on the throne. Yet that scaffold sways the future, and behind the dim unknown stands God amidst the shadows, keeping watch over his own. I read somewhere that truth will rise again. And so, beloved, there is nothing greater than when people come together, bound together by a righteous cord, galvanized and determined to stick together and stay together. So how long? As long as it takes. How long? As long as it takes. We're going to remain vigilant and steadfast until the bill is with